I'm exhausted! Hello and welcome back to What I'm Pleased, and today we're back with Making Lovers First Blush against my better judgment. Here I am, recording again. I'm going to fuck him! As if I had to say, I'm going to keep it short today. I just felt like recording, so there we go. Do not. Following weekend after the closing ceremony, I strolled towards the station. The street I'm used to walking. It's not too far from my place. Plus, I'm a cool 15 minutes ahead of schedule. There's really no need for me to be walking as fast as I am, but I'm impatient today. Wasn't just me, huh? I spy Sakurako at our meeting spot. She notices me and waves. Hope I didn't make you wait. The fine just got here.
本当は15分くらい前かな。
I can see a bit of sweat glistening on her skin in the sun.
でもまだかな。もうすぐ来るかな。来たらまずなんて挨拶しようかなって考えてたらあっという間だったよ。こういう待ち合わせなんてめったにしないし、待ってる間もデートだから。
So that's why you said you wanted to meet up at the station.
いつもはほら、どっちかのお家まで迎えに行く感じでしょ。それって私たちにとっては普通のことだけど、世の中のカップルからすると割と珍しいんじゃないかなって。デートって特別な時間じゃない？それは誰にとってもそうなんだけど、私たちの場合これまで一緒にいる時間が長かったから、そこの切り替えが曖昧な気がするの。だから
Wanted to do something different so it feels special.
その通り。ちょっとしたことなんだけどね。
Understand? Honestly, I was thinking about that on my way here.
考えることは同じなんだね。嬉しいな。
But that's settled, we make our way towards downtown. Sakurako's heels click against the pavement as we walk. What's the plan? You insisted you'd come up with the itinerary today.
今日のテーマはデートっぽいデートをするです。
Huh? I think I get it. Maybe explain just in case.
SNS や雑誌で話題になってるデートスポットを一緒に回ってみようかなって。
So, why do I feel like she's gonna drag him into a love hotel on accident or something? Right, quintessential date stuff.
私たちほら、そういうのに疎いし、どこでも楽しめちゃうでしょ。だからこそ話題になってるところに行ってみるのも面白いかなと思って。
I mean, good point. I've definitely never been to any of the classic date spots around town.
でしょ。行ってみると新しい発見もあるだろうし、案外ハマっちゃうかもしれないよ。あっちゃんからの情報はたっぷり仕入れてあるから任せて。
Atsumi's definitely a safe bet. No one's as much of an expert on social media and trends as she is. In that case, the helm is yours, Captain.
任されました。
And so the bar is raised.
あっちゃんがね、ランチならここしかないっておすすめしてくれたんだ。すごく人気らしくて開店前から並ぶ感じになっちゃうんだけど、いいかな。
Sure, I don't mind. That'll make it more exciting. When we reached the restaurant, the line was very much already forming. It's not your regular old ramen shop line either. clientele consists mostly, almost entirely of fancily dressed women and couples like us. Nothing against ramen shops or the lines they draw. This is simply an altogether different beast. Hi. The doors open and the customers begin to file in. Showing up early was the right call, as we're quickly shown to our seats. I can see why this place is popular with women. A calming string orchestra plays at the background, viewing the restaurant with a mature atmosphere. So that's our confirmation that Moshido and fucking main character making lovers don't work here already anymore. Because that would not, and neither do the other girls. Because that would not be a calm atmosphere anymore. The decorations are very modest, not too gaudy, and someone making the place feel even fancier. Feels like I'm sitting in a model room for a magazine. To the left of the entrance is a counter behind which numerous chefs are hard at work. You have a clear view of the process from here. The smells quickly work up an appetite.
落ち着かない？
A little out of place. Doesn't seem like you though.
そんなことないよ。このお店は初めてだし、結構ドキドキしてる。
You ever come to other places like this?
おばあちゃんと時々ね。お友達から美味しいお店を教えてもらうと連れて行ってくれるんだ。
Explain what is managing better than me. I'm grateful one of us knows what they're doing, but also a little jealous at the same time.
ドキドキもしてるけど、それ以上にお料理が楽しみかな。
I got beyond that. Might as well get a money's worth. Go over the leather-bound menu and browse the offerings. Yeesh, speaking of money. The lunch set's worth at least 2 extra large gyudon bowls and or fried rice with gyos at a ramen place. That's when it hit me that I don't just feel out of place. I am out of place.
ねえ。だから今日みたいな特別な日に来るくらいでちょうどいいのかも。
My expectations are pretty high now. Think it'll be worth.
それを確かめるのもまた面白いんじゃない？
True. Either way, it'll be something to remember. The waiter arrives and order a pasta set. Sakurako-Route is the restaurant's namesake. Our eyes then naturally wander toward the counter where the magic happens. I can see the fire, but not the actual process. Were the counter just a little bit lower, I'd be able to smooch some of their techniques for myself.
それでもついつい見ちゃうよね。きっと待っている間も退屈させないようにっていう気遣いなんだろうな。
That's a good point. I thought of it that way. I was just curious about how they would make everything. Different priorities, I guess.
本当だね。それに気づけただけでもこのお店を選んだ意味があったかも。
Conversation bounces everywhere from the food to the view. You always find something new to talk about. Before I've even realized it, all my tension is gone. No matter where I am, Sakurako has the power to make me feel like I belong. That's a lesson I choose to take away from this experience. Eventually our appetizers arrive, including some bread and soup. I'm supposed to eat this in the order they came, or...?
今日はコース料理じゃないし、好きなタイミングで食べちゃっていいと思うよ。
Gotcha. Trying to find my bearings here.
一緒にいるのは私だし、そこまで気にすることもないんじゃないかな。あんまり気にしすぎて料理の味が分かんなくなったらもったいないしね。
Making a fool of myself is one thing, but I don't want people giving you funny looks too.
一緒なら私はそれでも構わないよ。
Well, I don't want to embarrass you. I guess that's on me though, huh? That said, let me know if I screw up something, please and thank you.
かしこまりました。
I start making process on the food, and I'm immediately taken aback. The salad is pleasantly sweet, its dressing aromatic, and the bread, I could eat the bread for days. As for the soup, the meat and veggies complement each other perfectly for a sophisticated flavor. Okay, I think we've got our money's worth.
美味しいね。一 一口ごとにお口の中から幸せになっていくみたい。
One little taste was all it took to convince me. Goes to show that pros are pros for a reason. Our own trays are brought to us sometime later. A little aroma wafts up from our piping hot seafood ragu. Sakurako's sauteed beef fillet comes garnished with a light sauce and herbs. Our expectations through the roof after the appetizer, we both get an eyeful of our dishes before then proceeding to mouthfuls. What? It's amazing. It's so good. It's unreal. That is the best pasta I've had in my entire life.
こっちのお肉も美味しい。噛みしめるとジュワって肉汁が溢れて、ソースやお野菜との相性もバッチリ。
It even looks delicious.
一口どうぞ。はい、あ
I reflexively lean forward and obey. That's nuts.
でしょ。ただお肉を焼くだけならそこまで難しくないけど、絶妙な焼き加減ってなると途端に難しくなるから。
Bro's right. I'm here to try some of mine. It's just insane.
食べたい食べたい。
I set some aside on a plate for her and hand over.
クリームのまろやかさに魚介の旨味がたっぷり染み込んでて、ため息が出ちゃうね。
I told you. It was insane.
やばいね。
Sheer deliciousness exceeds all expectations and renders our vocabulary ineffective. It doesn't stop us from trying to articulate just how heavenly the food is, though. No time at all, our dishes are scraped clean and dessert is on its way. We deliberately clean that way as well, washing it down with a couple drinks. My initial nervousness makes no more appearances that afternoon. I know it's some of the best food I've had in ages. Definitely worth the price.
あっちゃんに感謝しなきゃだね。
I'll buy her a soda or something.
今日はそんな感じでたくさんの発見や驚きを探しに行こ
う。Sounds like an adventure.
似てるかも。探検もデートもどっちもドキドキするし。
Gotta watch for danger out there in the big city.
はぐれちゃったら大変だから。
She shyly offers her hand.
はい。
I squeeze it and she smiles. We hop around all over town, popping in and out wherever Sakurako's leads point us to. Everywhere from shops partnering with big name brands to cozy cafes beneath other stores. Sorry, had to. We find handmade accessories, a gallery full of art from some artist neither of us have ever heard of, etc., etc. Each of the places we visit seems to occupy its own sort of bubble, their own world that I would have visited on my own. Some places are winners, others not so much. So that gallery. Please tell me you were just as confused as I was.
実は私もなんかすごいんだろうなっていう雰囲気は伝わってくるんだけどね。
Must have just remembered something I should do. Because he's just ahead of his time.
そうだね。
Throughout all of it, we grow closer and closer. After so many years together, I wouldn't have thought there was any distance left between us whatsoever. Oh, how wrong I was. There's still so much to learn about each other. Our romp through towns taught me that much. Might have like a bruise on like the tip of my fucking pinky toe. It's annoying. Think I'd live to see the day I eat ice cream on a bench with my girlfriend. And same ice cream at that. Two people sharing an ice cream. Doesn't get more coupley than that. Something about it's just so sweet, and it's not the sugar.
また一つ初めてを経験したね。
On our way to maturity.
大人になって食べるソフトクリームの味はいかがですか？
Sweet with undertones of deliciousness. Sakurako grins at my dumb jokes just like always. He's an enabler really, but the fact that he goes along with my flow does make me feel all warm inside. Some things never change. Our rhythm's our own, and it sends us off into our own little world in a good way this time, where time slips away. Can't believe it's already this late. I sound like a broken record, but time really does fly with you.
本当だよね。会えない間はすっごく長く感じるのに。
Must be tired after all that walking, yeah?
バレちゃった。普段はあまりヒールの高い靴を履かないから。
Doesn't look comfortable and you're basically standing on your tiptoes all day.
見た目ほどきついわけじゃないよ。ただ、やっぱり慣れるまでは大変かな。
Fashion really is suffering for women.
好きな人には少しでも可愛い自分を見てもらいたいから。
I feel like the only logical course of action now is for me to start paying attention to what I wear. Whatever that means, I don't have the first clue about fashion. I'm nibbling on my now empty cone when Sakurako claps her hands together.
私がコーディネートしてあげよっか。
Oh, I'd appreciate that. I trust your gut more than mine.
それじゃあ、これから駅前のショッピングモールに。
Whoa! Sakurako starts to waddle when she stands up. I hold her steady. You okay?
ごめんね、大丈夫。
Pull her gaze down to her feet.
あっちゃー、ヒールが。
Snap right at the base, yeah. I help lower her back onto the bench and take a look at her shoe. Heel's broken, nearly clean in two. It's barely hanging on.
まだ新しい靴だったんだけどな。慣れない分、変なところに力が入っちゃったのかな。
Didn't twist your ankle, did you?
平気だよ。いきなりガクッときて驚いちゃっただけ。
That's good. Right, we should try to find somewhere to fix this. I look up for a cobbler or something nearby on my phone. Probably gonna be by the station. Found something. Nah, it's a bit of ways away.
少しくらいなら歩けるよ。
No way, your shoe's barely holding together as is. I don't want it getting any worse. I'd be a pretty awful boyfriend if I made you ruin your date outfit. Let me see if I can find somewhere to buy us some just to get us there.
ダメダメ。そんなのもったいないよ。
Well, you've gotta walk in something. A light bulb goes off in my head. Check the shop location on my phone again. Okay, I should be able to handle that. Up we go.
よしってどうするの？
You, hold on tight. Giga Chad! This way you don't have to walk at all.
確かにそうだけど、まさかお姫様抱っこしてもらうなんて。
Yes. Yes, it is. Panty shot is unnecessary. Still scream on the inside when we hold hands, and every look we get feels like it still bores holes into me. Oh, Targan's hard. But this isn't about me, it's about Sakurako. If I didn't do this, she'd have done something herself, and it'd be at her own expense. Last thing I want is her thinking she put a damper on our day together. It's the most efficient method. I stand out a bit, but bear with me for a while.
時々すごく大胆なことをするよね。
Too far?
ドキドキしてる。
I adjust my grip to hold her tighter. Sakurako nestles her head against my chest. The hem of her skirt sways in the wind. Skirt okay?
下から覗き込もうとしない限り見えたりしないと思う。
And we're all good. Sakurako, with our things in hand, I set off. With Sakurako and our things in hand, I set off.
力持ちだね。
You're awfully light. I'm totally gonna be sore tomorrow. That'd be lame to admit out loud, though.
周りの人からはどんな風に見られてるんだろう。
Probably like a boyfriend sweeping his girlfriend off her feet because the date's going to his head. Either that or a kidnapping process.
私さらわれちゃってるんだ。
Either way, we're not being very subtle.
ごめんね。恥ずかしい思いさせちゃって。
You're not. I only have myself to blame. Though this whole thing was my idea anyway, so feel free to hide your face if you want.
そんなことしたら頑張ってくれてる顔が見えなくなっちゃう。
Our eyes meet and my heart rate skyrockets. Sakurako looks up at me. I'm reminded of the night we held each other. Her flushed cheeks and the light of in her eyes speak to both happiness and shyness.
かっこいいな。
Can we wait to do that?
ごめん。気が散っちゃうよね。
You're driving me crazy! I hold her firmly in my arms and kick into a run.
無理しちゃダメだって。
Sakurako grins from ear to ear, giggling playfully. All of a sudden, I'm not just carrying the woman I love, but the friend I've known for as long as I can remember.
もうすっかり日が暮れちゃったね。
Getting that shoe fixed and stopping at the food court ate up some time.
本当はいい感じの洋食屋さんに連れて行くつもりだったんだけどね。
Western food, eh? Something to look forward to next time.
もうずるいな。そんな風に言われたら謝れないじゃない。
Good, because I don't want it. Had fun today, did you?
お互いのいろんな一面を知れたし、かっこいいところもね。
You keep saying that and I still don't know how to react.
どんな顔をしていても素敵だよ。
Is that a challenge? You underestimate just how stupid I can look. I took that personally.
私も本気を出す時が来たみたいだね。
We both break in no time at all. Nothing's funny, really. It's just that nothing makes me giddier than being with her. I don't believe that after today. But it can't last forever. What time is it?
ね。
Both already have a good idea of the answer, but she checks anyway, if only to drag our time together for as long as possible. Drag out our time together. If blatant stalling were a crime, we'd be a couple of criminals right now. Wonder what the punishment would be. Probably worth the extra time advised me to be with her.
9時前だね。おばあちゃんそろそろ帰った頃かな。
What group was she with today?
アロマキャンドル。結構いろんな香りがあって面白いよ。今度いくつか持って行ってあげる。
That breathes some life into my room for sure. Usually awkward silence lingers. It's time for her to be on her way home, but her pace only slows. You both know why. Don't want her to go. And the longer I grapple with that feeling, the stronger it becomes. You could simply prompt the question, but what if she says no? Stay silent though, my chest might just burst. But don't suffocate first. Hey, so...
何?
She looks me in the eye. I look into hers. As beautiful as the day they stole my heart, that story falls. Do you wanna come back to my place? Not that this has anything. Not that this hasn't been enough for me. Really, it's been great. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it's been so great and I love spending time with you, and I don't want you to go yet, so... I just don't want you to leave. Street lights make her eyes shimmer. I don't look away from them.
やっぱりずるいな。大事なことは全部先に言っちゃうんだもん。 私も帰りたくない。このままお家に連れて行って。
She holds my hand up to her chest lovingly. Again, keeping the screaming inside me, we head toward my apartment. Pace quickens to its usual speed, then a little faster. A second sooner we get home as a second more we have to each other. Seeing Sakurako drop her typical composure to stare in my excitement puts an extra pep in my step too.
わかった。伝えておくね。それじゃあ。
She cool with it?
こっちが拍子抜けしちゃうくらいに。よろしく伝えておいて。だって。
Well, that's good. Final hurdle has been overcome. We have the entire night to ourselves. You wanna borrow the shower?
それよりも先に伝えたいことがあるんだけど。いいかな？
Huh? Yeah, of course. Sit down next to her.
今日はいろいろとありがとう。私のしたいことに付き合ってくれて。
You're the one who came up with the interesting date ideas. Not a blast. I definitely couldn't have planned that on my own.
そう言ってもらえると、いろいろ考えてよかったって思えるよ。私も本当に楽しかったんだ。二人で美味しいものを食べて、いろんな場所でいろんなものを一緒に見て、その度に幸せだなって気持ちと、それ以上に大きな好きって気持ちで胸がいっぱいになった。もう張り裂けちゃいそうなくらい好きでいっぱいになってたのに、最後のお姫様抱っこまでしてもらっちゃって、もうメロメロです。
I can promise you it's not just you.
そうやってちゃんと言ってくれるところも好き。いつだって楽しく過ごせるように面白いことを言ってくれるところも、私の気持ちを大事にしてくれてさりげなく気遣ってくれるところも、お姫様抱っこをしてくれた時のあのかっこいい横顔も、もう好きがいっぱいすぎて困っちゃうくらい。
With the passion and weight behind every carefully chosen word, answer her by hugging her tight.
好き、大好きだよ。私、彼女になれて本当に幸せ。
Save some of those lines for me, will ya?
彼女になってから欲張りになっちゃったみたい。
Works to me, that way I won't have to hold back so much on my end.
遠慮してるの？
I mean...
いいよ。
Huh?
遠慮なんてしなくていい。したいことして。私もきっとそれを望んでるから。
Despite being barely a whisper, Sakurako's voice pierces the depth of my heart. You do know what that means, right? You know what sort of beast you're asking to be unleashed, man.
はい、承知しております。
I see. A ready and totally unfazed answer takes me by surprise. Honestly, I'm just glad you didn't chew me out for being stupid at a time like this. Sakurako's been nothing but completely earnest with me. Now it's my turn. Can I pick you up again? Don't worry, it's a short walk this time.
連れて行って。
Sakurako nods shyly. I pick her up and carry her a few steps to the bed. Technically fine. Technically easier to censor than the actual CG that happened too. This is 100% already sex scene though, so we'll see afterwards. They done fucking, but she's still naked. Technically the music hasn't stopped, but she's just like lying covered next to him now. She just did a few, by the way. What's that for?
なんていうか、
Just
気
now
が
that it's
抜
over,
けちゃっ
it's all
て。
starting to hit me, Sakurako says.
さっきまでずっと緊
She
張して
cleaned
た
up
か
and
ら。
showered before hopping into bed. The reason we're naked can be traced back to Sakurako. Unbeknownst to me, she apparently always wanted to try it out, since it's what they do in the movies. Sleeping next to my naked girlfriend is a challenge in many ways, yes, but I can control myself for Sakurako's sake. I'll be a good boyfriend and keep it in my pants. Or back there off.
しちゃった
I
ね。
can't believe you really had sex, Sakurako says. But neither.
してる間は夢
Only
中で
think in the moment,
他に
but the
何も
embarrassment
考えられなかったけど
feeling only once now, Sakurako says.
こうして落ち着く
Stop. I
と
was trying not to think about
ちょ
it.
っとはず
But I'm more than
でも
more
恥ず
happy
かし
than
さより
anything, really,
やっぱ
Sakurako
り
says.
嬉しいの方が大きいな。
I agree with you there.
一緒に眠れるの
I'm
も
happy you
嬉
get
しい
to
し
sleep together. I'm happy you
こ
feel
う
so
して
warm. I just
ぬ
feel
く
so
もりを
giddy,
感じてる
Sakurako
だけで
says.
幸せす
Well,
ぎ
it's
て
only
ニ
need
コ
to be
ニコ
happy
しちゃう
personally.
幸せが
Happy
幸
begets
せを呼
happy.
ぶ
It's a vicious
好
cycle,
循環
Sakurako
ってや
says.
つだね。
I knew it was a good idea to not reveal the fucking text box. Technically, her arm was covering the lower titty, so technically just the upper censorship would have censored it, but it zoomed in, and now there's nipple behind the fucking text box. I knew that was a point. Sakurako giggles and scooches closer. I got the IC on fairly high, so it's the perfect temperature to snuggle under the covers. I feel the exhaustion melting away. I realize this might sound lame and all, but thanks for being here.
こちらこそ
My pleasure,
よ
Sakurako
ろし
says.
くね。
As much as I wish I could be awake to experience this forever, she does something to me that I can't fight, and the rousiness starts to take over. Yawn giggle caught your
あ
yawn,
くび映
Sakurako
っ
says.
ちゃった。
Smile at each other. Wanna get some sleep? Yeah, night. I love you, Sakurako says.
大好
We
き
share a
だ
kiss,
よ。
close our eyes, and drift off to sleep. Dim 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 dim. Yep. Sex ed and love went up by 1 respectively. Pure is still at 4. Let's see how long that holds. In moments after trying to decide what to do about my broken shoe heel, he sweeps me off my feet. No one's ever held me like this before. Despite how crazy it is, the burning of my cheeks is just from the
力
embarrassment.
持ちだね。
He's on guard and won't give me an excuse to be modest. I do watch my weight, but I know for a fact I'm not light enough for someone to just whisk away. I can't help but smile at the act he's putting on for me, which just feels so full of emotion I don't know what to do with myself.
周りの人からはどんな風に
You
見
can
ら
tell
れて
he's
るんだ
trying
ろう。
to not let his nerves show. He can't hide it from me, even if he's doing a pretty good job at it. He knows that would only put me on edge. It makes me feel safe.
私さらわれちゃってるんだ。ごめんね。そんなことしたら頑張ってくれてる顔が
Our
見え
eyes
な
meet
く
and
な
my
っちゃう。
heart rate skyrockets. He looks down at me, cheeks red, and I'm reminded of the night we held each other. Right on his skin and the light in his eyes tell me everything I need. I see the boy from childhood and the way he looks at me. That same goofy
か
boy.
っこいいな。
We both blush.
ごめん。気が
I'm
散
a
っ
ball
ちゃう
of
よね。
nerves, but not him. He only holds me tighter and dashes away even faster.
無理しちゃダメだって。
Maybe that's not too far off, because every princess needs a Prince Charming, and I've got mine. I'm gonna end it here for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. See you next time. Bye bye.